As well as helping with the long list of common symptoms, there is evidence to support that taking HRT can help your health in other ways. So here are a few of the other benefits that I have discovered. Number one, it can help with your heart health. There is evidence to show that taking HRT reduces your risk of cardiovascular disease, including heart attack and stroke, as well as lowering your cholesterol. Remember that heart disease is the number one killer of women in the UK, so being able to improve this or prevent this is very beneficial indeed. Number two, it can help with your bone health so that you're less likely to develop osteoporosis. Taking HRT can prevent and even reverse the bone loss that occurs due to low estrogen levels during and after menopause. Some studies have shown that HRT can increase bone density by around 5% in 2 years, and that it can reduce the risk of spinal and hip fractures by 40%. That's huge. So this means that you will be less likely to break bones as a result. Number three, other studies have found that women taking HRT have a reduced risk of developing Alzheimer's and dementia, although there does need to be a bit more research done on this. One study in the USA found that if women took HRT for more than 6 years, they were 79% less likely to develop Alzheimer's and 77% less likely to develop any other neurodegenerative diseases like MS. So that's huge statistics there. Other research indicates that there's a reduction in the risk of bowel cancer in women who take HRT. And this is one that you don't often hear about, or it's not often discussed. Not only that, but some research has also shown a reduction in the risk of type 2 diabetes and with osteoarthritis. It can help with your skin as well. So estrogen helps maintain the collagen structure, your skin hydration and elasticity. So taking HRT has been shown to increase the skin elasticity, increase hydration, skin thickness, and reduce those fine lines and wrinkles. I recall listening to a podcast with Dr. Louise Newson and a dermatologist, and they said that if there were 100 women in a room and half of them were taking HRT, that they would be able to tell who was taking the HRT, as it was so noticeable with their faces. So that I found was quite interesting. It can also help with your metabolic health. There's evidence to suggest that HRT can have a beneficial effect on cholesterol and sugar metabolism. So that's good if anyone is struggling with their weight problems. And now, the most important information to note is recent research, which was published in May 2022, has shown that you can live for another 9 years if you're taking HRT. This was a very large study that was carried out over a long period of 33 years between 1984 and 2017 for women between the ages of 45 to 65, and has been published in the journal for the Royal College of Obstetrics and Gynecology. The study looked at the health records from over 300,000 women in the UK, so a huge study. And the aim was to see if estrogen only and combined HRT had any effects on the mortality rate of women during that period. The researchers matched women taking the HRT with women who didn't take any treatment but were of a similar age and socio-demographic group, and studied their health for an average of 13 years. The findings were that the women who had taken combined HRT, meaning taken estrogen and progesterone, had on average a 9% lower risk of death from any cause at all. The study also found no significant effect on the women on the risk of death for the women taking estrogen-only HRT in any age group. The lady that commissioned this study said, "This study supports the emerging consensus that for most women, the benefits of HRT outweighs the harm. This timely study should help reassure you that evidence-based HRT is safe and supports doctors across the UK to provide safe, individualised care for everyone who decides they want to use HRT as part of their treatment for their menopause or perimenopause journey." So if you have found this useful, then please share with any of your friends or anyone who might benefit. And let me know what your experience has been if you have taken HRT. Are you up for it? Are you not? Are you frightened of it? Are you tempted to take it now? Just leave a little message for me. And as always, all information here is intended as guidance only, not as a replacement for your own research or medical advice from your own doctor.